Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om. I hope you had some practice. Okay. As we said, meditation is an act of not doing anything. It is very difficult to not to do anything. But therefore, the preparation of meditation is more important than the meditation itself. Because by the preparation itself, you enter into a state of meditation. We are only preparing for the first few weeks. And the first goal is to shed the weight that we carry, believing that it is us. And the most obvious one is our body. So what we have been trying to do is to find a place and a posture by which the body can be comfortable. So once we find the place, we can leave the body there, metaphorically speaking. It will take the weight off your shoulders. Of course, then we have so many other weights to remove. So we are taking slowly. So unless you want to do, you can't enter there. So you have to take the prayatna. So let's start with the prayer. That. Shanno mitra shamvarunaha Shamno bhavat aryamam Shamno indra brahaspadihi Samno vishnur urugramam Namo brahmane Namaste vayuh Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi Tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami Ritam vadishyami Satyam vadishyami Tanmam avadu Tat vaktaram avadu Avadumam Avadu vaktaram Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We will take just a couple of words in this. I think it's nice where Balaji left an interesting discussion today. Because after all, the meditation is to understand oneself. So it's, 5 minutes contemplation is good. Here it comes 2 words, Satyam vadishyami, Ritam vadishyami. Satyam, what is this Satyam? So something that we can say translate to reality. So if I tell you in the dream what you see, is it Satyam? You will say no, because it's not real. You don't see it. In the deep sleep, you don't see anything. So for us, reality is what we see. Therefore the world, Jagat, everything is Satyam. This book is a Satyam. Everything is Satyam. So why we ask for Satyam Vadishyami? What is the so big thing to know? Satyam is where we were there. That is how we start. All the scientific rationality is that. Satyam is what you can feel, perceptible, objectively you can see it. And how can that be the Brahman? So when you see this, I think, for example, if I say in Sanskrit, say, Pustakam Asti. But if I say it in English, it's quite difficult because I can't say book is. I must say book is on the table, book is there, book is here. English needs a locative position to put that in there. It's not such a perfect language. Pustakam Asti. Book is. Let's say book is. Book is. Means book is there. That's a Satyam. But when you see the book, what do you see? What do you see? You see a form. Of course, there's a word, book. The word just comes to your mind, then it gives you a perception about what the book should be, because probably you know by samskara what the book is. Then there's a form. So there is a form, there's a name. If I just say book, does it show book exists? No. You must say book is. Do you understand? The easeness, the ease is what brings the existence to the book. Is it not? Mike is, Swami is, temple is. In everything, every existence, there is a form and there is a name, but there is an easeness in it. When you see a book, therefore, you don't see the form and the name. That's why we normally take it. But you see the easeness. You see the presence. It's a lot of insight into this. We fail to see the easeness of anything. We fail to see the presence of anything. We see the form. We see the name. And when the form and name doesn't exist, we think it doesn't exist. That's why he was trying to give an example of, Anirmalam, Alayam, Anilayam. If something is not there, you don't see it because you are not used to seeing the presence. Please put that in your mind. All our problems in life is because we don't see the presence. You may say, no, I see this. You think you see it because the moment you think, mind can only think in the past or in the future. It's another challenging statement for you to think. Mind cannot see the present. Whenever you use the mind, you are using for the past or using for the future. The present just goes away. But what is that then I see? Because when you see, same way with Jnanam, knowledge is about thought, right? Every knowledge is a thought, right? But thought is actually based on the formness of name and a form. If you think of a mic, mic comes to your mind, so you think. So thought has got a form and the name. But there is an easiness in the thought as well. What is that easiness in the thought? Is the awareness. Do you understand? This is the whole, what Taittiriya Upanishad is trying to tell you. In everything, there is a presence. In the Satyam, the presence is the easiness, the existence. In the Jnanam, the easiness is the awareness. Awareness only operates in the present. Do you understand? Thought operates in the past and the future. Awareness operates in the present. But we are not aware of this. Therefore, no matter how much of knowledge you gain from the Vedas, you know all the Shastras, if you are not able to see the presence, you are not aware. Then all your knowledge is waste. This is where the japa comes in. The reason why Taittiriya Upanishad is set like this is Shikshavalli, to give you a japa vidhi. And then you have the Brahmavalli about the Vedanta, then Brihuvalli to again go back to Dhyana. Dhyana, Jnana, Dhyana. First one is to prepare your mind. The last one is to contemplate on what you learned. The middle one is the actual learning. So here now we are learning. What you are learning is that no matter what you do, no matter how many gods you do, how many philosopher you are, how much of ritualistic you are still a samsari if you do not understand the ability to see the presence. So dhyana, meditation, is to be in the presence. So when we now do this meditation, even if I may say something which I already told you last week, you don't draw from your memory. I know this. You don't draw from memory. The moment you draw from the memory, you're using what? Your mind. Mind works on the past. Or you think what will happen after this? When I go home, what will happen? Anticipation. Therefore, shed everything. Be in the present. So this experiment, this practice is to make us aware. Relax, sit straight. Try to be as much possible with your back straight. I know it's difficult sometimes. A little bit of a movement is fine. Some other little trick I tell you, because sometimes mind may not be very conducive to dhyana. So mind operates in 3 modes. First is tamasic mode, very sleepy, lazy. Yeah. You need to get rid of that one. That's not good for dhyana. Other one is mind is very rajasic. Do this, do that, an activity. And we don't want that. But if we get rid of these 2, automatically it will become sattvic. So one thing I learned is that open your eyes very wide. Just open it very wide. Open it very wide like this. If you open it, your tamasic is gone. Believe me. If you open it very wide, tamasic is gone. If you bring it to the middle, halfway, as if you're looking at your tip of your nose, your rajas will be gone. I am not asking you to do this now because this is the way to go. But before we do this, we must have the capacity to keep your body still. So let's still some more session we do. So gently close your eyes with your right palm over the left palm and your thumbs gently touching. We will take a sankalpam now. As nothing is more important than being with oneself. This place, this time, this seat is for my dhyana. So helping God. Let your breathing go very slowly. Don't need to anticipate anything. Siram, Sukham, Asanam. The position in which my body is sthiram, unmoving, will give me Sukham. Unmoving because movement is always for a change, to become something. I don't need to become anything. It is still. Bring the smile to your face. Mudita Vatanam. Like the Buddha smile. Like the Dakshinamurti smile. The smile relaxes your face. Smile is the true expression of your nature. As Bhagavan says, Frowning is a sign of ego. You don't need to frown at all. I am seated on Prithvi. Panchabhuta Dharana. In fact, I am sprouting from Prithvi. Prithvi is this Degam. Just feel the touch of earth in your body. Don't think of your leg, but feel this life in it. Your ankles, calves, knees, thighs, everything relaxed. Like the flow of oceans in the abdomen is all the waters. Apaha. They are calm. And as you slowly breathe, you can feel and your stomach with Agni. Everything rely on one another. Mutual houses, Ayatanam. Agni from the water from the Agni. This Agni in the stomach glows gently. Visualize the warmth in it. As a Yagyam is ultimate consumer of everything. The hunger. The whole world is in hunger. Hunger is a life force. Trees are hungry. Birds are hungry. Rivers are hungry. It is a yagyam. The food that you eat is an oblation to Agni. And that fire is nurtured by the Vayu, Pratyaksham. As you breathe slowly, imagine how it fills the lungs, and that fire glows beautifully. Prithvi, Apaha, Agni, Vayu, all culminate and rise up and bring the expression of your thought into words in your neck. Feel the neck, life there, in the mouth, the nostrils, in the earlobes. the head. It's all Akasha, the space, the container of everything. So this body is Panchibhuta. It appears to be in a form. I can see it. Come out of yourself and see. Visualize yourself from the front, from the back, from the top. Seated comfortably. Even the little pains that you had before is gone. You started finding it sukham. Idam shariram. This body is not anymore I or my body. This body but I will be watchful of it. I'll observe. And it listens to me and stay inert. Learn to observe the silence. Don't need to think what is next. Anticipation is stress. I seek Satyam, the mere presence. The breathing happens on its own, like the digestion, like the blood flow. In fact, everything inside the body happens on their own. So where is my ego? The ego is a fiction. There can be only the observer and the observed. Anything else is absurd. So what makes my body, this body rather, seemingly attached? There is this long rope, I can see, just tying the body to the light. That is the breathing. Inhale deeply. Slowly. Without effort. As you inhale, put some effort if need to bring your abdomen out, the chest out. When you exhale, let the abdomen contract. Do it slowly. If you find any jerk in this, maybe you are doing it too fast. Inhale slowly. Keep the smile. When you exhale, the tummies go inside. 3 more. One more. Slowly come out of this observation of the breathing. Doesn't matter if the mind comes in, ignore it. Now focus on your chest, in the Hridayasthana. Imagine the right of your physical heart as a place where you normally touch yourself to say, I. Now when you inhale the breathing, visualize the air blows open that place, your Hridaya, gently. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now when you exhale, only exhale, you will say, oh, in your mind. Inhale slowly. When you exhale, say Om. Try to keep inhalation time and exhalation time to be the same. With a little effort you can do it. But be slow. The exhalation will try to come out very fast, but control it. Keep the smile on the face. The Om comes in and then merges in the subtle gap. Focus on this gap between inhalation and exhalation. Don't need to prolong this gap, but just focus. Oh. If you get a hissing sound of your breathing, probably you are too fast. you should feel the silken touch of this breathing on your nostrils. Three more times. Last time. Detach your mind from observing the breathing. Let the breathing continue as it is. You are now relaxed, your body is as still as possible. Just listen to the silence. One way to focus listening is try to place a sound which is very close to you and a sound which is too far from you. Only listen to those two or any one of them. While you do this, the near becomes nearer. You don't know which is the nearest. Try to hear the farthest one. Again, stretches. This is a very simple and powerful exercise to bring the senses under control. So breathe in deeply. Exhale with the Om. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnam Purnashyate Purnasya Purnamayad Purnameva Dashyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Slowly rub your hand. Caress your eyelids. Open them gently to see the Mother Earth you are sitting on and the gods around you. Relax. You can massage your shoulders if you want. And it'll come. The little movements will be touched. Don't worry if the body moves, but as long as you find a comfortable position, because 15 minutes at least, if you're able to not move your body, then we can go on to the next step of some pranayama and thing. Because this first step, if you achieve it, and the best thing you can do, like not while driving, of course, but when you're watching television or cooking or something, take a momentary slow motion or a pass, like you freeze the frame on the television. Freeze yourself and feel the presence. I think presence is very important. Simple things like, when you drink water, feel the water in your mouth. Because what happens is that it's only a present. Water doesn't stay in the mouth for a long time, but that habit becomes your very nature. Then you live in the presence. Mind becomes your slave. Then all this Taittiriya Upanishad, unfortunately, when you go to Upanishad, conversation comes like this, which is not ordinarily we don't appreciate, but it will come. So it will become much easier. So I hope that you continue to practice it, because 10-15 minutes a day, it's your time. It's all that you have. So thank you. Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Satgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo ma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.